Hello and namaste everyone. Myself Engineer Nilesh Kumar Jha. Welcome back to my YouTube channel.
In this video, we are going to learn about the unit setup in AutoCAD 2023. So for that, let us open a new drawing. In the new drawing, if you want to set up the units, that means the working unit and the dimension unit. We will be using two types of unit here, the imperial and the metric. So to set up the unit in which you want to work and to set up the units which you want to show in your drawing, first let us enter into the unit windows. To enter into the drawing units windows, press UN, and there you can see the first option is units, and then just press enter button on your keyboard. After you have pressed the UN enter, you will see a drawing units windows on your screen. But if you don't want to use this command, or if you don't remember the command, what you can simply do is you can just go to application button. Then there is this drawing utilities. In the drawing utilities, you will find the units option, and you can click here to enter into the drawing units windows or the drawing units palette. Now here you can see we have three main panels: the length panel, the angle panel, and the insertion scale panel. So we will be doing work on these three panels. So these drawing units means the units in which you want to draw your project, or you want to create your drawing. So in the length panel we have type and precision. In the type we have different formats of units, like we have architectural, decimal, engineering, fractional, and scientific. So let us see one by one what these all formats means. In the architectural format, if you want to work, okay, so but before knowing about the formats of units, we should know about the different types of units. So we will be using two types of units in AutoCAD. The first one is imperial unit, and the second one is metric unit. If you want to draw your drawing in feet and inches, you will use the imperial. That means the imperial units consist of feet and inches, and the metric units consist of meter, millimeter, centimeter, kilometer, decimeter, decameter, hectometer, anyone. And here the options architectural, decimal, engineering, fractional, and scientific, these all belongs to different types of units and the different types of formats. So first let us see the architectural. In architectural, you can see here 0 feet and 0 inch is a 1 by 16 inch. Here what does it mean is, when you enter the drawing you will have to enter it in feet and then the fractional inch. Okay, here is the fractional inch. And now if you select the decimal, then you can enter like 4.5 meter, 4.5 centimeter, or 15.5 millimeter, that is in point form or the decimal form. Now again, if you use this engineering format, then you can enter the drawing in decimal, but in imperial system. In imperial system means feet and inches. Like if you want to enter 5.4 inch, then you can enter it in engineering format. Okay, for that you don't have to use this architectural. This architectural will show in fractional format, but this engineering format will show in decimal format. We will be mainly using decimal and engineering system to work on our drawing. And now this fractional means in integer form, like 0 integer 1 by 16. What this 1 by 16 is, this is much complex than other. And now the scientific notation, like e to the power 10 to the power, something like that, that we use in science mainly for the longer distances. Now let me tell you about the precision. So for this I am selecting the decimal type, and in the precision, for this drop down you can see here the 0, 0 0.0, 0 0.00, 0 0.000. It means the decimal places, the precision of your unit, the accuracy of your unit. Like if you want to enter 4.589, 4.589. So it is up to 3 decimal places. So we can select this 0.0000. It is accurate up to 3 decimal places. But if you have selected 0.00 only, then it will round up the last figure and it will comes to be like 0.489, means 0.49. Okay, so it will round up the last figure, so it will show only up to 2 decimal places. But if you have selected this 0.000, it will show accurately up to 3 decimal places. Okay, so we will keep it as 0.00. Mainly we don't use much longer units like 4.5, 6, 7, 8. Will be using like 4.56. And in the angle type, we are having the decimal degrees, degree, minute, second, grades, radians, and the Soviet unit. In whatever unit you want to use, you can use here. And mainly this decimal degrees and the degrees, minute, second will be used. So in decimal degrees, you can enter like 0.0, like 5.4 degree, 30.8 degree, 30.97 degrees. So this is the decimal degrees. And in degree, minute, second, you will have to enter in degree, minute, and second form, like 30 degree, 45 minutes, and 50 seconds. You will have to enter in that form. If you select the grades, we can enter into grades like 90 degree means 100 grade. Okay, 180 degree means 200 grades. So you will have to enter the values in grades, not in degrees. Again, if you select this radians, in radians you can see here 0.0 radian, 0.00 radian. This is a precision. What does it mean is like we have learned in 19 classes, 90 degree means 100 grade, means pi by 2 radian. Now the value of pi is 22 by 7 or 3.14158, something like that. Okay, so you will have to enter in that form, not in degrees and grades. So better, what we will be doing, we will be using decimal degrees or degree, minute, second form. So mainly these two will be used, and more commonly we will be using decimal degrees and precision up to 0.0, like 40.5 degrees, 40.9 degrees, like that. And here you can see there is a checkbox. Here is written clockwise direction. Basically, the default angle measurement in AutoCAD is done in anti-clockwise system. Anti-clockwise direction is generally taken as positive direction. But if you want to reverse that and make clockwise positive, then check this box. But no, if you want to keep anti-clockwise angle positive, that is generally done in mathematics, then uncheck this box. But if you want to reverse that, you want to make your clockwise angle positive, then you check this box, and this will make your clockwise angle positives. But I would recommend not to change the default setting and keep the anti-clockwise direction as positive. So please uncheck this box. And now one of the important panel here is insertion scale. We will provide the unit in which we want to work. Like if I have selected a decimal, then I would work either in millimeter or the centimeter or the meters, kilometers, micrometers, sorry, micro inches, in whatever I want. So I would select here millimeters. See, in the length type decimal, precision 0.00, and the angle type decimal degrees, precision 0.0. I haven't select the clockwise angle positive, it means my anti-clockwise angle will be positive. And in the insertion scale, I have selected the millimeters, so the sample output will be like this, 1.50 millimeter. Here we have only 2 decimal places, 0.00. So 1.50, 2.00, 0.00, this will be my sample output in length. And this lighting, this is mainly for 3D drawing, so we won't be doing anything with this. And now, okay, so I have set up my drawing, and now let me draw my lines and check the units. So to go into the line command, either you select the tool from here, or you can just press L, enter for line command. So I would like to draw this line here. Either you can select the point yourself, like I selected the first point there and then second point here. But if I want to draw it a pure horizontal or pure vertical only, then I would switch on the ortho mode from here, and then it will draw only the straight lines in horizontal and vertical direction. So if in the first case I will not enter any distance. Like you can see, the blue box above the line you are seeing there 12.55, that will show me the distance of the line or the length of this line. So I will not enter any data there. I will just click the second point, and then in the second case I will enter the data like 20. So I have entered there 20, and it will take us 20 millimeter. Now you can see the drawing is out of the limit. So for that you just scroll your mouse wheel, and it will come into the screen, and you can drag for your convenient, as for your convenient. And then again, if you want to draw another line, suppose I provided 25 millimeter, and then again I want to draw a vertical line, then I will provide let it be 30 mm. So here you can see I have drawn the line, and to get out of the command you just press ESC button. Okay, so I have drawn the line by providing the units there, and this was my working unit. And now I want to use my dimensioning unit. So for that, let me first create the dimensions. Here you can see in annotation panel we have text, dimension, and the different types of dimension here. So I would just select the dimension. Okay, so here I have created my dimensions. I will be making videos on dimensions in the coming videos. I'm not going in detail here. Here you can see as all the dimensions are provided here, but it is not being shown clearly. I will zoom in this. So you can see here 13.5538, 20.0000. Here you can see 25.0000, and then you can see here 30.000. You can see the dimension is being shown the 4 decimal places, but in the unit what I have done, what I have said, only the 2 decimal places. Then why it is being shown the 4 decimal places? So let me clear you this doubt. I will go and change the dimension style. So for that you just simply press D, enter. Okay, and then go to modify. In the modify you can see here we have different options like lines, symbols and arrows, text, fit, primary units, alternate units, tolerances. So first of all I would like to increase the height of this text, because we had to zoom in and zoom out to see those units there. Okay, so first I will increase the text height. So I will make it 0.3. okay, so here in the previous section you can see here the height has been increased. Okay, so here you can see the text height has been increased, but if you want to increase more than this also you can do here. So D, enter, and again modify. In the modify you can see here text, and you can make it suppose 0.5. and now in the primary units you can see here the unit formats decimal and the precision up to 0.000. This is the 4 decimal places. That's why in the dimension section you can see the 4 decimal places are shown. I would make it 0.0 or 0.00. So let me make it 0.0 only. So in the previous section you can see here the dimensions are being shown up to 1 decimal places only, but if I make it again 0.00, then you can see the 2 decimal places, 0.000, 3 decimal places. Okay, so I will keep it 0.0. And now the unit format. The unit format means in which unit you want to show your drawing, like decimal, engineering, architectural. We have entered in the decimal, so obviously we would like to see in decimal. That's why we entered in decimal, right? So I will make it in decimal, but we have entered our drawing in millimeters. We have entered our drawings in millimeters, but we want to show our drawing in suppose centimeter, or in meter, or in kilometer, in whatever unit, but in metric system only. So for that we have to change the scale factor. If the scale factor is 1 only, by default it is 1 only here. So if the scale factor is 1, the units will be shown in mm. Whatever we have entered here, that will be shown. But if we enter the scale factor different, then the units will also be different, but in metric system, but in decimal system. So for the scale factor, let me show you one article from Autodesk AutoCAD only. So okay, so here is how to dimension using a specific metric unit: meter, centimeter, decimeter, millimeter in AutoCAD. Okay, so drawing units. What is your drawing units? What, in which unit you have drawn? We have drawn in millimeter. Okay, so here are the different units in which we can draw, like millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, meter, and then the dimensioning units, in which unit you want to show your dimension. Like if you want to show your dimension in only, then the scale factor will be 1. If you want to show your dimension in centimeter, the scale factor will be 0.1. If you want to show your dimension in decimeter, it will be 0.01. If you want to show the dimension in meter, the scale factor will be 0.001. Suppose if you have entered your unit in meter and you want to show the dimension in millimeter, then what will be the dimensioning scale factor? This will be 1000. So let us use this scale factor here. In the AutoCAD, we have used the scale factor of 1 only. That's why the dimensions are being shown in millimeter. That is the unit in which we have entered, okay, in which we have worked. So let me again go to diamond style. So D, enter. In D, enter, again modify. In modify section there is primary units, and let me change this scale factor to 0.1. When we are changing this scale factor to 0.1, all the units will be shown in centimeter. And now okay and close. Here you can see 1.4, 2.0. It was earlier 20 mm. 20 mm means 2 centimeter, 25 mm means 2.5 centimeter, and 30 mm means 3.0 centimeter. And again, if I would like to show these units in meter, then I will do D, enter, and then modify. In modify panel, let me make this precision up to 0.000, and then this scale factor to 0.001, and then okay and close. Here you can see 20 mm. So 20 mm means 0.020 meter, 25 mm means 0.025 meter, and this is 30 mm means 0.030 meter. And now again, if you want to enter the units in meter, then what I would do is UN, enter, and then in decimal, in the insertion scale, I will select meters here. And now every unit that I enter here will be in millimeters. So for that, let me select the line, and let me enter here 20. Okay, and then 25, and then 20, and then 25, and ESC. Okay, so here I have created a rectangle 20 by 25. Now let me check its dimension in the dimension section. Okay, so here you can see still the dimension is being shown like 0.020, 0.025. Why? Because the scale factor is 0.001, but our drawing unit was in meter. So what I would do, if I want to show my drawing in meter only, I will put here 1, and it will be like, see, 20.000, 25.00. Why these 3 decimal places? Because here in the modify, we can see here the precision is up to 3 decimal places. If you want to change it, you can change it up to 0 only, that is 1 decimal places, and close. You can see here 20 by 25. But if we want to show these units in millimeters, now these units are in meters, but if you want to show these units in millimeters, then you can see here, if your drawing unit was in meter and your dimensioning unit is millimeter, then the scale factor will be of 1000, because 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeter. So for that, you can simply change the scale factor to 1000, and then okay and after changing, what you can see here is the 20 meters becomes 20,000 millimeters and the 25 meters becomes 25,000 millimeters. So in this way you can change your working units and the dimensioning units. Like if you have entered your units in one system and you want to show that in another system, then you can use the scale factors and other things to show the dimensions. I hope you like the videos, and if you really liked it, please like the video, share with your friends, and yes, do not forget to subscribe my channel if you are new to this channel. Thanks for watching.